What is up, guys? Dylanrhyne here, bringing you another episode of Dylan's AdventureCraft. Hope you guys are having a mind-tastic day today. I'm looking at that creeper right back there. It's kind of scaring me a little bit. We probably need to take him out. Let's see if we can do it. Come here, buddy. And oh, that was terrible. There we go. Got him. Awesome. So in the last episode, guys, we put this up. As you can see, I really haven't AFK'd here any. I think we might do that after this episode. I'm not sure because I don't know the rates on this farm or anything, but I do want to get the glass put up in here so that none of the blocks are getting, lost. So I think we should do that here in a second, but right now it is raining and I kind of want to go over here and check out our cauldrons. I never made any more of these. We do need to do that. I swapped out all of the iron beacons back at the base for gold, so we should be able to make a bunch more of these cauldrons. However, it doesn't look like we're getting anything at all, which is quite interesting. I don't know, maybe I should just chill out here for just a little bit, maybe, and see if we get something. I don't know, maybe this has to be higher in the sky or something. I'm not 100% sure, but we are definitely going to figure that out. So let me chill out here for just a little bit, see what's going on with it. Oh no, there we go. There we go. Okay, it is working. It is working. We just need a lot more cauldrons. Okay, so simple enough. I think we will head back to the base really quick here and get a bunch of that iron. Actually, do I have the iron on me? Okay, so we made a good bit of cauldrons here. We made 6 stacks. It was a lot of iron. But I think what we was doing was, what, 8 by 8? So that'd be 1 stack. So right here we've got 2 stacks. So I think I'm going to start pushing this way. Come this way. If we need to fill in some land or get rid of some land, we will do that as we go. Yeah, so let's fill all of these in. We should be able to make 6 more squares and have 8 all together. Well, the rain just stopped, so I went ahead and slept, so that's a little unfortunate, but it does look like we are getting some of these filled up here, which is actually quite awesome. I don't think any of them are fully filled just yet. This is what we ended up with here of the cauldrons that we made. I went ahead and made 1 more stack just so we can make this a perfect square. So we should have 9 stacks of cauldrons in this area here, so that should be plenty of cauldrons to allow us to AFK here and get a bunch of powdered snow. So I am happy with that. We'll put the last ones down there. Awesome. And I will probably have to fill this in. It's not a huge deal right now. I think eventually we will do something different and make this look a little better, but just for now I wanted to do this so we can collect it, while we're doing other things and we don't have to really worry about it. But I think the next thing that we need to start working on here is actually getting the glass put up on this. I have a little bit of glass, but I think we're going to need probably 6 to 8 stacks of glass. So I'm gonna have to go off to the mining desert, get a bunch of sand, and then take it back to the super smelter, smelt it down into some glass, and then we can get back over here and enclose that area in to make sure that none of our items are getting lost. And if some of our items are getting lost, it's a minimalistic number of items. Alright, well, since we was over at the mining desert, I went ahead and just grabbed a couple extra shulker boxes full of sand, just so we will have them. We will keep a few of these over at the storage room over there, but I think, yeah, these 2 will keep, but this one right here, I think we're going to take all of this sand and turn it into glass. And let's actually go ahead and fill up the hopper first. There we go, and we'll throw that in there, and this should start getting everything picked up here in a second, maybe. It sounded like it just released, so it should come around and pick up. Yep, there it goes, and it will start distributing it to all of these. They should all have some sort of fuel in here. Looks like some of them might need some more. Yeah, we might have to go grab some more. But yeah, so that is emptying perfectly, and they should start lighting up here in a second once it releases. There it goes. Okay, cool. So now we're going to have a whole stack of sand in here once this thing comes back around, and we should get that done fairly quickly. And while we let that do its thing, I think we're going to come in here and grab some more wool, and that way we can burn it. We'll just take the pink. There we go. I usually just change the colors, whichever one has the most in it. We probably need to check that farm also and see if any of the shears need to be fixed, but they might be okay. Anyway, let's go over here. We're going to dump these into this over here, and that way it will start putting all of this into the furnaces for fuel. There we go. You can see it just going away, and then these will slowly start to fill back up once all that gray is gone. There we go, and these over here should start, yes, since they're out, we should see it get filled up here in a second from the one coming across top. There we go. So that is filling back up, and then our glass is being shot down the chamber here so we can get it in the chest. Perfect. All right, so I think I'm gonna get about 6-7 stacks or so, and then we will head back over to the industrial district so that we can get the pointed dripstone farm enclosed. All right, back over at the industrial district here. We've got, I think, 7 stacks of glass on us. 8 stacks of glass on us. Perfect. Okay, so that should be more than enough. Let me just get up here for the time being. We got to figure out where we're going to put these, and I think we're going to put them right over top of this here. So this will come all the way up and meet with that piston there, and then I think we will be able to have glass also right here too. So technically these blocks in here, we don't need those. Like I said though, we might eventually make a different design out of this, but I think for now we are just going to fill this in just like so that nothing will come out. And that should do it. Perfect. Let's get over here and check it out. There we go. So we got the glass in there now, and every time this goes off, it should push it into the water. The only spot that it could go and not get collected is if it actually landed on this block here. So I think that is the only spot, like nowhere else will it be able to not be collected unless the piston pushes it and it falls right back on that block. There's one thing that I want to show you guys that I can't believe that no one picked up on last episode. Everyone must have missed it, and I missed it also. So let's head to the Nether, over to the NNB, the Nether Navigation Board. We got one thing that we need to look at that, which way is home? This way, yeah. So there's one thing that we need to look at because I totally forgot to put it on the board, and it's a pretty big project, so I'm kind of surprised that you guys didn't catch it. So let's get over there and let's look at this really quick. Alright, so if we look at this, we've got the Wither Skeleton Farm, Stronghold, Villager Trading Call, Library, Gold Farm and Piglin Bartering Station, Mining Desert, 1.17 new terrain. We've got the Horse Testing Area, Creeper Farm, Villager Island, Strip Mine, Mega Base, Squid Farm, Woodland Mansion, and Industrial District. I'm going to get rid of this one. I read all of those off. Is there something in there that is missing? And I want you guys to let me know down in the comments if you figure it out, because it is a pretty dang big project. So we're going to head over to that area now so we can drop down a lodestone and put a compass on it and bring it back. But yeah, I think everyone here is going to be like, oh crap, I can't believe I didn't think of that. All right, and hopefully you guys figured that out. I don't know if you did. Let's go ahead and go into this chest here and throw another mega base one in there. But we do have the other one here, and it is Animal Paradise. The zoo. We forgot to put the zoo on there, guys. Oh my god. Okay, so the zoo's on there now. I know that's something that a bunch of you are probably going to want to see. So it's right here in the center on the back side. So be sure to check that out. Anyway, guys, I think what I want to go do right now is actually not do anything to get ready for the world download, because I've actually went over a few different things here, and actually what we was going to fix we're pretty dang close to fixing. I think there's like 1 or 2 more things that we need to do before we can put out the world download, but I want to do something different in this episode, and I think it'll be 1 more episode after this one, then we will have the world download. So 2 episodes and we'll have the world download, but there's 1 more thing that I want to do, and it is actually go to the 1.17 new terrain. I want to go find a geode and get some calcite, get some amethyst, probably AFK there for a little bit and gather up a good bit of amethyst. That way we can make like the tinted glass and stuff like that. And maybe also we will grab a few buckets, grab us some different axolotls and stuff like that. go check out the new blocks, maybe, you know, find more of the dripstone and stuff like that. So just a little bit of exploration, not too much. Most of it will be off camera, but if I do come across something quite interesting, then I will bring you guys back in and we'll check it out. Okay, so this is one of the geos that we found previously, but this one doesn't have a whole lot of the amethysts. I would like to try to find one that has a lot of the amethysts so that we could just AFK there and get a whole bunch of them. The one way that I have found to be one of the easiest ways to find these geos underground is to actually swim around, kind of like we are right now, kind of fly around underwater, or get a boat. You can use a boat too, and try to see if you can find them sticking up out of the ground. You will see the smooth basalt, and sometimes you also see the calcite. So this is a really easy and simple way to try to find these geodes instead of going underground and digging strip mines and stuff like that, hoping to maybe find one and then have to worry about running out of durability on your pick and stuff like that. In this case, the only thing you got to worry about is the rockets, and that's pretty simple to fix by just having a bunch of rockets. So I'm gonna fly around here a little bit, see if we can't find some more geos, and get us some calcite and get us some amethyst shards. Speaking of, right there. That is one right there. Yes, perfect. As you can see the smooth basalt on the outside. Some of the calcite is showing here. The only problem about doing it this way is there's a lot of water when you're going in here. And also the mobs are pretty bad too, it looks like. Okay. Let's let's try to get out of here really quick before we die. I think that would probably be very beneficial here. Okay, I got some mobs to clean up here really quick. All right, so this isn't the best one in the world, but I think it will do for now. I'm gonna get rid of that water right there. But as you can see, we have a lot of these here. We've got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 18 of those guys, 19, 20. Yeah, there's a good bit in here, but we want all of the sides exposed. So each side, all 6 sides, and look, there's even another one. That will allow us to grow these crystals a little bit faster. So I'm going to go in here and break all of the blocks that are touching the side where the crystals can grow, or the shards can grow. We're going to get rid of those and make a lot more room so that we can have the shards growing that much faster. Alright guys, check it out. I've got everything mined out around these here. What are they exactly called? Because I don't want to call them something different. A budding amethyst. Okay, so we got all of the sides for all of the budding amethysts open, and you can see that we've got a lot more here than we originally saw. It's because they group up together, and they're also way down in the amethyst blocks itself. So if you dig out all of the amethyst and the calcite, then you can open up all of the sides, and we've got a lot more here. I did accidentally break one, but besides that, we currently have 40 or so, maybe a little more than 40, and each one of those has 6 sides. So we've got a very good chance of getting a bunch of amethysts, and as you can see, just me cleaning this out, we have grown a bunch of the little ones here. So I think what I'm going to do is just AFK here just for a little bit, because I want to get some of these, and we will harvest all of them, and then if we ever need more, we can come back and AFK for some more. Alright guys, so this is the next day for me. I actually went off and did a few other things too, trying to collect some different resources, and came back and AFK'd here overnight. Just got back home from work, so let's take a look at this and see how it is. Oh, baby! That is beautiful. We've got so many of them. Do we have to use fortune on these? I can't remember. Will that give us more if we use fortune? I think we'll just mine them with the silk touch then. And then, let's see, can I place these back down, mine them with the fortune and get more? Yeah, okay. So I think we'll just use the silk touch, and that way we don't have to worry about carrying as many of them. And if we want to like use these for decorations or something, then we can also do that. So I'm gonna have to go through here and mine a good bit of these. I can't remember what we said. It's like 120 of them or something crazy like that, probably a little bit more than that. So let me go through here, mine all of these, we'll come back, we'll see how much we got, and then we're going to go and try to find some other blocks and stuff in the area. Well, guys, just a little helpful tip, because I've accidentally broke 2 of these. When you're mining these, make sure that you're on this here, because if you look at this and you're like, oh yeah, I can break it, and you try to break this part of it, it's not going to work, because this is actually the spot the item takes up. So if you try to break here, you're just going to break this block. And also, when you are breaking these, if you are facing one like that, you got to be careful, because once you start breaking this one, if you hold it down too long, it will break that next block. So just be careful about that, because once you break them, you can't get them back. And if you happen to break a whole bunch of them, then you would end up having to find another geode and clear it out, kind of like we did this one, and basically start over. So just a little helpful tip for you guys there. Just be careful when you are breaking these, so that you don't end up destroying the blocks. All right, and there we go. We got it all cleared up. Like I said, I did accidentally break 2 of them, and that is not good. That is not good. Get inside. There we go. Oh my gosh. Get out of here, dude. Get out of here. Dude, there we go. Okay. Thanks for the interruption there. But I did break 2 of those, but that's okay. It's not a huge deal. We've got a whole bunch of them, but we ended up getting a little over 3.5 stacks of the clusters, and then with a little bit of the shards, because we broke that with the fortune, which is okay. All right, let's throw as much of that in there as we can. We're gonna, is this fortune or silk touch? Yes. All right, and there we go. So I think what we're gonna go do now is I'm going to explore just a little bit, and if I come across something, I'll let you guys know. We should all be in new terrain over here. I don't think we're gonna run into any old terrain anywhere close. It is raining. Maybe we should go over in AFK at cauldrons for the powdered snow. Maybe we should do that, actually. Yeah, let's head over there and check that out and see how that's going. Well, it's still raining, so that's good. Let's go over here and check it out. Like I said, I might AFK over here for just a little bit and try to get a good bit of powdered snow. That would be actually awesome. I have some really cool ideas, plans, tricks, whatever you want to call it, with the powdered snow, and I'm really wanting us to be able to get a good bit of that stuff. I can't really stand over there because it's nighttime and I don't want to sleep or the rain's gonna go away, so I think we'll just chill out over here for just a little bit. We'll go over there and check it out and see if we can't get at least 1 bucket of powdered snow, just to see how it works. We can put it down and stuff and check it out. Aw, man, it stopped raining. Dadgummit, that stinks. Doesn't look like we have any of them done, though. I'm gonna look through it. Oh no, my DBI on my mouse is turned up. Get out of here. Gotta turn that back down. There we go, okay. Everything's good now. Okay, yeah, it doesn't look like any of these finished, so we'll just have to come back at a different time. That is okay. Let's head back over to the mega base, because there is a few things that I'm wanting to do over there really quick. Alright, so the few things that we need to do over here is actually just little tiny stuff, really. We need to label a few different things, so when you guys do get the world download, you don't end up messing up the sorter system or something like that. So, like for the sorter, you do not want to put scaffolding or rockets in there, just because it does use scaffolding and rockets to run the sorter. So those are 2 items that you do not want to put in there, so I'm gonna go ahead and label that. We also need to label some stuff over at the super smelter, and there might be a couple other places also. Alright, there you go. So don't put rockets or scaffolding in sorter. Easy enough. Let's go over here to the super smelter so that you guys can figure out where everything goes. We kind of went over this a little bit earlier in the episode, but I'm just going to go over it again. So over here is where you're going to put the items to be smelted. So we'll end up putting a sign here. All right, items to be smelted. And over here is where the fuel goes. There we go. Perfectly done, just like that. Okay, and obviously these levers will open up stuff like that, and then you've got the output chest down here. Simple enough, easy stuff. This back here is just a turn on and off, so like this turns off filling up the fuel, and this turns off putting items into the smelter. So you can just leave that running, really does not matter. Let's see, what else do we got over here? Everything should be fairly automatic, so we should not have to worry about that. Same thing over here, should be automatic. But yeah, okay, so I think that's enough labeling for the mega base. I'm not sure if there's anywhere else we need to label anything. Not off the top of my head, anyway. Alright guys, there's one more thing that I'm wanting to do before we wrap up the episode today. This is going to consist of a few different things, but pretty much what I'm wanting to do is make a spawn area for where you guys will spawn and have some items there in case you want it. If you want to just do the survival, then get the stuff yourself, you can do that. But if you want to go ahead and have some items, I'm going to go ahead and put some stuff over in that area and kind of set it up. But we need to try to get some boots because I'm also putting armor and stuff in there. And we've got a little bit of enchantments on our armor. The armor I'm putting in there is not the greatest. It is just diamond, but obviously if you make it all the way over to the mega base, you can get all the armor that you're ever going to want because of all of the ancient debris that we got in there and the diamonds and stuff like that. So I am going to fly over to the end so that we can make us some pretty decent boots. Then we'll come back and we will set up the spawn area. Alright, so how I think we're going to do this, when we came through the end portal, we ended up here at this bed. So I'm going to break that bed, and we're going to get out a shulker box, and we are going to put all of the items that we have on us in this shulker box here, besides some ender pearls. Let's grab just half a stack of those, and we'll throw all of this stuff into there also, and then I should have, yep, a pick, there we go. We'll take that and we will throw both of those into there. And what we're going to do is actually kill ourselves. And that will allow us to know exactly where we're going to spawn. And that will let us know exactly where y'all will spawn. So I'm going to go ahead and do this until I die. And then we will see exactly where we end up. And we will put all of our stuff there. Boom. Okay, so right here is where we spawn. So this is a pretty flat spot right here. I think we will go ahead and start putting all of our stuff down here. I'm going to have to go over there and get an ender chest, but that is okay. So give me just a few seconds here to get something put up, and then we'll take a look at it. All right, there we go. We got a little area set up here. It probably could look nicer, but you're not going to be here very long. I think you spawn somewhere over here. So I've got a few torches up. We've also got some beds here if you need to sleep and set the spawn, even though you would spawn right back here anyway. We've got items you may use if you want. We've got a bow that's fully decked out here with Power 5 and Breaking 3, Flame, Infinity, and Punch 2. It's missing something, I think. I don't know. Anyway, we got an arrow, then we've got a shovel, a silk touch, and a fortune pick. We've also got an axe and a sword. Then we've got some Popeye's wings, boots, pants, and a helmet, some food, some rockets, some torches, some ender pearls, a boat, and a water bucket. And then this over here is just for whatever else. The starter base is to the right, and you will be able to see that right over there. And then it says use portal, then ice boat road to lead to the mega base. So I will go ahead and put a sign down there at the mega base to kind of show you how to get to the mega base portal. I will put a sign over in the nether to show how to get up to the ceiling to get to the mega base portal. We might put some ladders or something on that also just to make it easier. If you choose to not grab this elytra and wings, you're going to have a hard time getting up there. If you don't, you would just have to use some extra blocks, which I should probably put some extra blocks in there. Alright, if you need some extra blocks, I've put some cobblestone in here so you can use that if you need it. But anyway, that is pretty much it. We've got welcome to Dylanrhyne's world. Enjoy. So perfect. We got the furnace here. You can also use an ender chest, whatever that you decide that you want to do. Anyway, we are going to head over this way and you will be able to see the portal right here. So this is the portal that you will take. And hopefully I can get in here maybe? No? Dude, get out of here. Oh my god. Okay, we barely made that. Hopefully the creeper don't come through, which it looks like he isn't, so that's awesome. Okay, so as you can see, there is two ways to go, this way or this way. This is obviously the ice boat road, so I'm going to put a sign down here showing the mega base is straight ahead. All right, there we go. Mega base with an arrow. So we're just going to fly down here, but you do have that boat that I gave you at the beginning if you do want to use that For the ice boat road, that is totally up to you. But let's just fly all the way down here. You will end up using a good bit of rockets if you do this. I think the best amount of rockets that I've used is like 18 or something like that. So you might have to use a good bit of rockets. Let's get all the way down here. I'm going to put a sign up to show where the mega base is, and I might go grab some ladders also, just so people can have those if they decide to not grab that elytra. Okay, we're down at the end. We've got a mega base sign there, and you'll just follow this staircase up here. Fairly simple. This is what we use to get the wither skeletons over into the nether portal room. Here we go. Just come all the way up this, and then you're going to go to the side here, and it will lead you all the way up to the top. Obviously, it's not this portal, but you will come up here, just like this. And I'm going to put mega base, and then we'll do boom, just like that. So if you have the rockets, you can fly up here. Fairly simple, just like this. But if you don't, we're going to need some ladders. So I'm going to go ahead and get some ladders and get those put in for you guys, and then we will wrap it up from there. And just like that, easy enough. We got some ladders there, so you guys should be able to get up easily, no matter how you decide if you want the other items or not. So there we go. There is that. I want you guys to let me know down in the comments if I'm missing anything at the starting location, or if there's anything specific that you guys would like for me to put there. Just let me know in the comment section down below, and I will put that there for you guys. But guys, that is going to do it for me today. I really do hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please just hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and hit that notification bell so you get notified when I put out another video. Also, let me know down in the comments if there's anything extra that we should do in the next episode, or if there's something that I'm forgetting that we need to work on before the world download comes out. Just let me know. I know we got a whole lot of stuff here, so I could easily be missing something or need to label something so you guys know where it's at. Let me know. Make a list down in the comments. Whatever it is, that's fine. But just let me know so that I can do it in the next episode. But that's going to do it, guys, and I will see you in the next episode. This has been Dylanrhyne, and I am out.